Power steering fluid in. We've got the power steering pulley and stuff in it. So now we're just bleeding it and making sure it's all good. Had a charge. We had the battery on a permanent charge, but she does not like to stay charged. But as I said earlier, these are all working right here. Tachometer. Clearly the car's on, but she refuses to go up in RPMs, I guess. Or the tachometer doesn't work. Can't exactly tell if the speedometer works because yeah. Yes. No, she does not like to do that right now. I do have a intake on the way and some stuff, other stuff in the trunk. But I mean, got at least 2 motor mounts. I think we have all of them in, but she's running pretty rough right now. I didn't do it. Okay, we got some rust there. Or like I said, the tint is pretty bad. We did get the new exhaust, so. Over here. Got a battery and brake light on. Well, brake light's because handbrake's on, but the battery doesn't have, my alternator's not working or hooked up, so where the battery light's on. SRS and what the fuck that one is over there. I'll figure that out soon. But make a nice little beat over here. Alright, collection. What the fuck? Oh, he's playing with the throttle. I don't know. He's trying to blow up my motor. New oil cap and where the radiator cap somewhere. It's yeah, I know. It's somewhere. Oh, here it is, I think. Alright, so we're gonna crank her up again to see if she wants to run correctly, because she did not just want to run. But as you see, more imperfections, pretty big nest. Ready? When you put the air hoses, where did you get them? We got some coolant in her. We got the alternator bracket on. We're just putting her back together now. Shifting feels normal again. We got the quick release there. I got some more parts on the way. We got some shit down there. We took out those back panels because they got pretty bad from the sun, and we're putting speakers where they got damaged, so it's a little unique. Got some shit back there that's all fucked up. Doors work. I got new door cards, so we don't have to deal with, I mean, it has a small scratch, but that's pretty much it compared to all this on both sides. But yeah, no, he's fixing up that throttle cable because it got all wonky. But we got vents here, and one of the coolest things too about this car, you got a gooch cooler. Clear little areas down there. And then also I like this car because turn on the battery. If it lets me. There we go. So battery on. I don't know how, but my AC is blowing very fucking cold. But the thing with the 3000 is there's this little button right here. You push it in, and then you can take your key out. But until you push that little button in and twist it off, you cannot take that out. I do have a new radio coming in. We're gonna completely, like, we're gonna just take out this dash sooner or later. We almost got it running. The new wheels came in, they look good. But there's just some small stuff here and there that we gotta fix up. The headliner is in really good shape though, which is very surprising, honestly. But I'm also gonna make a custom box for the back for over there, so it's gonna sit behind the back seat and it's gonna hold a single 12, because I'm not trying to go for just a base build, because I just personally don't like it. Or I like bass, but not so much where it's so better than everything else. I'm eventually gonna replace those speakers, because it's a 30-something-year-old car that's been sitting for 20-something years. So I'm gonna replace both speakers back there. I did get new ones for up here, but I will put those in whenever we get the new door cards on. We still need to finish some carpets, because you can see she has some imperfections. Gas and trunk pop right here. I got my fuse cover over here. Trunk. But yeah, no. So everything so far, she's getting put together slowly. But I am extremely, very much so loving this car, and I'm definitely glad I got to see her today. Yeah. Eventually, once we get her driving, ignore Dad over there. Once we get her driving, we're gonna get her new paint, because you can see there's a pretty shitty paint, and then some new tint, because I'm not sure if the camera will focus on it or not, but the tint is not so good, especially in the back. So I'm gonna replace the tint, and then probably today I'm gonna wash underneath her, because there's just so much nasty shit underneath the car that we gotta get rid of. But basically though, like as I said earlier with the shifter, it does feel a whole lot better now, honestly. One thing I do really want to do is get some bushings in there, so it doesn't look like every gear is a neutral. Even reverse. It's like, Jesus. And then I got a nice little thing here. Now, one thing I don't like about the little center console is doesn't look like it closed. What you have to do, or what I have to do for mine at least, is I have to pinch right here, close her, then pick her up, and then she can nice little wiggle to her though. So that's that. But I'm not sure if I showed this yet, but yeah, we got a quick release steering wheel that eventually we will install. I did put a new oil and radiator cap on it. Okay, yeah, look, here's the radio we got for it, the NRG stuff to do the quick release. My old fuel pump hanger is down there. But yeah, we got just some stuff to piece up here and there. I'm pretty sure we fixed the temperature gauge. Pretty sure we got the oil pressure and battery gauge to also work. Only thing I know for a fact works on the gauge cluster, however, is the fuel level gauge right there, because we did just replace the fuel level sensor. Tachometer I know does not work. As you saw earlier, some of the lights show up, but you know, some mileage right there and whatnot. Tachometer doesn't work. Speedometer, I'm not so sure, because obviously we haven't driven her yet. We will soon though, hopefully. Blinkers still don't work, so we got to figure that out. I need to really detail this interior. If you guys know any details, let me know. Oh shit, I got motorized window. Yo! I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even notice that. I think this is to dim my speedometer as well, in case it's like too bright at night. But ECS, defroster. I live in Texas, so I'm really not gonna use the defroster. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And we also fixed the clips on. Okay. There we go. We're not gonna talk about that. But yeah, no. She's coming in bit by bit, and I will go out there and do some explore around the engine, see what Dad's doing. All right. Where the fuck am I kid? seeing them. We're just making sure the offset works. But looking back here. Finally got to 3000 GT again. It's a fucking mess because we took out the pedals back there because we're putting some speakers in. I got brand new door cards soon coming, so I don't gotta worry about all that. And then we still got the dash to put in. We're just putting everything back together now. And there's a fucking spider web right there, dog. Come on, I was not gone. I remember. Okay. But she's a work in progress. They're trying to pull her into the lift now to put on the new wheels. So I guess